Hi everyone, today we're talking about intermittent fasting 101. So I just want to go over a couple things just briefly to get you started on incorporating intermittent fasting into your life. So first of all, listen to your body. Whether you're doing 12, 16, 18, 24 or more, if you're doing an extended fast, listen to your body at all times. So let's say you stop eating at 7 p.m. and then you wake up and it's 7 a.m. and you are absolutely starving. And you try a little bit of bone broth or a couple tablespoons of coconut oil or Kerrygold butter, or maybe even a half of an avocado. That's at least incorporating fat into your diet, and it will not spike your insulin. That's a good way to curb that hunger, to curb the nausea, and to see if you can't go a little bit longer with your intermittent fast. Now, at that point, again, listen to your body. So if you've seen a video that I did where I talked about me completely intending on doing a 24-hour fast one day, and listen, 9 a.m. I was starving. By 11, I was a little bit nauseous. So I knew that that was not a day to do an intermittent fast, and that's okay. It's about listening to your body. Now, is there a little bit of discipline, a little bit of willpower, a little bit of pushing yourself and really recognizing, is that true hunger? Is it true nausea? Or is this something that you can actually get over and push past and go a couple more hours? So that's really about you tuning into your body and listening to your body and listening to the signals that your body's giving you. Now, number 2, you can use salt water, bone broth, fat. Like I said, let's say you make it to 20 hours and you really want to go 24, you really want to go 32. Well, try a cup of bone broth. Try a little bit of fat. Don't knock the Kerrygold butter thing. If you've never tried it, it's real Irish butter. And it is so good and tastes like the butter from when you were a child that you can take off a little tiny slice and eat it. And it's sweet and creamy, but it's not sugary, so it will not spike your insulin. Just sometimes something little will get you through and give you a couple more hours into your intermittent fast. And when we talk about extended fast, this is really where bone broth, salt water, Himalayan sea salt water really come into play to give you the electrolytes and the energy to get through an extended fast. So the other thing is test. Test your glucose, test your ketones. Now you've seen my videos. I love the KetoMojo. It does both. And when I price them out, looking at glucometers and ketone meters, this is a fantastic price because it's 2-in-1. You get both in the same pack in a little kit. I carry it everywhere I go. And you may have seen my video from today where I spent 2 days away and really kind of not eating that great. And I did incorporate intermittent fasting. I did 16 to 18 hours each day. But the meal that I had was kind of large, a little bit carbohydrate-y. There was some chocolate, there was some wine, and this was 2 days in a row. So I really felt that today I really wanted to do a 24-hour fast, and I am. And when I hit 18 to 20 hour mark, my glucose was great, below a 90, and my ketones were actually at 1.5, which is pretty phenomenal for that short of a period of time of fasting following carbohydrates. So I was not in ketosis before I started fasting. But the intermittent fasting is so great, so beneficial that I am doing nothing but burning fat today. So definitely test, not guess. And then just a quick review of benefits, but I will give you some more videos on the benefits of intermittent fasting, but just to go over a few. Weight loss is a huge one. You are tapping into your fat stores. So the body can only use glucose or fat for energy. So when you are intermittent fasting, you are depleting your glycogen stores, you're depleting your glucose stores. That's why your glucose numbers go down, your blood sugar goes down, your insulin goes down. And we all know, hopefully you know, if you're a regular listener of mine, that high insulin levels just put on weight and they age you really quickly. So we want the insulin levels to be down in order for weight loss to occur. This is your body actually tapping into your stored fat for energy. And for those of you who are type 2 diabetic, this is a great way to lower your medication. This is a great way to tap into the fat that is stored in your liver. So many times we have people that have fatty liver disease. Intermittent fasting and even extended fasting, the intermittent fasting the benefits will build upon themselves. Extended fast, obviously you get all the benefits in a short 3, 4, 5, 7-day period, but you do start tapping into the fat that is in your liver, so reducing your chance of fatty liver disease. Balanced regulated hormones. So we're not just talking sex hormones, but that's a big part. We're talking insulin, we're talking thyroid. Hormone regulation occurs to the point where some people with PCOS, insulin resistance, like myself, can actually get off metformin because you are balancing your hormones to a point where your glucose, your insulin come down and everything becomes balanced. Your progesterone becomes balanced, your testosterone comes down, if you're a woman, into a nice regulated range. And for men, coming back to the weight loss, muscle building, you get an increase in testosterone. So balanced hormones. One thing I didn't put on here is the release of growth hormone. So really after about hour 12 to 14, you get a surge of growth hormone. This, of course, is the anti-aging hormone, which helps you to burn fat, build muscle, have great skin. That's why bodybuilders take exogenous growth hormone. That's why Suzanne Summers has written many, many books on growth hormone, because as we age, our growth hormone levels decline, and this is the progression of aging along with high insulin levels that speeds up the aging process. So we end up not being able to lose weight, not being able to put on muscle, not sleep well. We see a decrease in collagen and elastin in our skin, wrinkles come on, and this is the aging process at work. So when we get that natural surge of growth hormone, then we're just increasing our anti-aging benefits. We're building lean muscle and we're burning fat. Decreased inflammation. So across the board, whether it's arthritis or pain or some type of systemic inflammatory response, any disease is an inflammatory state. So type 2 diabetes, type 1 diabetes, cancer, Alzheimer's, neurodegenerative diseases, autoimmune conditions, all have an inflammatory base. They start with inflammation, systemic, full body inflammation. So we see a decrease in inflammation across the board, and definitely a decrease in pain. Decreased cancer risk. So Dr. Siegfried has written a book that cancer is a metabolic disease, and in it he states through studies that water fasting for 7 days, 1 time per year, decreases your cancer risk by 95%. And this definitely decreases your cancer risk, even if you're doing intermittent fasting that builds upon themselves. So daily intermittent fasting, you will build those benefits up and you will decrease your cancer risk. Gut health. We see a tremendous improvement in people's gut health. So whether you're suffering from IBS, constipation, diarrhea, bloating, gas, any gut issue, let's not just throw a probiotic on it. Probiotics are great, but they're not the only answer. I'm telling you, intermittent fasting resets the gut microbiome. It resets your gut to be able to build the new guys back. So yes, when we're doing an extended fast, we will kill off some of the good guys as well as the bad guys, but that's okay. We can re-inoculate. We can put the good guys back in, and you can start with a brand new healthy gut. Now, this, of course, I would recommend any extended fast be guided by a practitioner, so definitely feel free to reach out to me. I would love to help you through it. Intermittent fasting, you guys can just start on your own. Most of you are already doing 12 without even knowing it, but I just wanted to go over some of the 101s and the benefits of intermittent fasting so you can start it yourself and just really reap the benefits. Okay, well, until next time, I'll be bringing you more information.